If a narcissist knows you're leaving, these are the painful thoughts that continue to haunt them. Hello, brave seekers of truth. Come along for a fascinating journey into the enticing land of narcissism. With them, we will expose layers upon labyrinthine layer to reveal the throbbing nerves of emotions beating beneath their delicate veneers. Thank you for tuning with me today. And before this exciting journey begins, be sure to click on that subscribe button so we can welcome you in our amazing community. With those around us, we walk with sagacity and valor, weave our way through all the twists of self-absorption's labyrinths. Narcissists are often presumed to be immune to the grief of abandonment, their sturdy resilience suggesting a carelessness towards emotional strategy. Nevertheless, let us not rush to judge. This lens, of course, is only one way through which to view a narcissist, although I can tell you that despite my personal experiences, it would be far from accurate or wise to presume this might encapsulate the extent of understanding on all things narc. Your abrupt disappearance sends the narcissist life into a tailspin, completely obliterating their mask and throwing them in an emotional tornado. That being said, I want to clarify this. I personally am not here to influence your opinion or be the person who is going on and on about how you should give someone another chance after they hurt you. Absolutely not. You decided to move on because you were fed up of that degrading pain the self-centered SOB inflicted upon you. Rest assured, you needn't second-guess yourself simply because you're aware of the turmoil they're experiencing in your absence. We need to face the truth. The narcissist caught you in a tornado of pain and threw you into an emotional pit that left you physically and mentally hurt. It became unbearable to deal with the burning pain of their actions, the loss of trust, and the constant breaching of your relationship's sacred limits. Being able to leave this dangerous situation and put your health, freedom, and happiness ahead of suffering more pain took a lot of courage. You're welcome, fellow traveler. Get ready to start a journey of self-discovery and renewal. You'll get in touch with your true self through this journey. When you leave, narcissists may act like they don't care, which is a very strange act. But when they find out that you're cutting off all contact and ties, they're shocked. It's like changing the lock code to protect your life. It's something you have to do to be safe. As soon as the narcissists realize that you are leaving, they are swept up in a storm of mental turmoil and have to find their way through a maze of pain. Some people brush it off at first as just another boring breakup, but are caught off guard when the sharp light of truth shines through their denial. Their denial and shock make it hard for them to understand how serious the situation is. As they learn more about the truth, they start to play a game of who's to blame. So angry that they can't hold back their claims that you never really loved or cared about them. Their anger grows as the minutes go by, and they keep asking how you could leave in such a way. They join forces with people they used to fight, bringing up old grudges and wounds in their drive for revenge. Let me tell you a shocking truth. Narcissists may quickly start dating someone else, but that doesn't mean they forget how they felt about you. There is no way to just flip a switch and be done with it. Think about this. We've all moved on from past relationships, but feelings of love for ex-partners often stay with us. Even when you make new friends, you may feel sad or longing for someone from time to time. That's exactly why some narcissists jump right into new relationships. They want to forget about the feelings they still have from the past. But it's clear that they haven't dealt with these deeply held feelings. These feelings stay in their new relationships, bringing up old issues that haven't been dealt with. It's hard to understand that narcissists' actions are caused by deep pain, especially when they quickly move on from you or act upset when you leave. To be clear, I'm not telling you this to trick you or make you feel guilty about going back to a bad situation. Without a doubt not. Please don't take this as a sign to move or decide something. Get rid of any false ideas or misunderstandings. I'll say it again. Don't give in to the urge to go back, no matter how tempting it is. Don't even think about those things. In reality, narcissists feel a storm of feelings when they realize they've moved on. Confusion, guilt, and finally, boiling anger. Their extreme anger drives them to do mean and aggressive things. They keep after you and keep sending you texts, calling you out of the blue and begging you to forgive them. Their constant invasion of your personal space shows that they don't respect limits, which shows that they think they are entitled. At the same time, they start their backup plan, secretly looking for other sources of confirmation in case you don't come back. Because they are afraid of losing you forever, they act erratically and obsessively while looking for new relationships or possible replacements. Narcissists avoid shame and responsibility by changing the truth to fit their story. This is very important to understand. People say they've moved on since you left, but deep down, they still want you to come back. They will do anything to get their hold back on you, and obsession is one way they do it. That being said, as their tries fail over and over again, they lose control and become very angry. Being around narcissists when they are this angry is very dangerous, so be very careful when you talk to them. So when you're getting free, it's smart to be discreet and not tell everyone about your plans. Just the thought of making new links or picturing a life without them can make them even less stable, which raises the risk. As soon as you show that you can do things on your own, their carefully constructed front falls apart, leaving them confused and lost. This surprise turn was never part of their plan. Narcissists often go from being shocked to being angry very quickly when something goes wrong, and they'll often try to blame you. Dealing with them when they're mad is risky, even if some of what they say is true. The storm is going to be much worse than you thought. They're so angry that they might even break the rules of society. Narcissists can get sad after you leave. That's the sad truth. There are people who lie, like those who say, "I'm so depressed, I might as well end it all." If people say things like this to you, please don't carry this load by yourself. You can call the cops or a mental health crisis line for help. You could become their next target without trying to. It's important for your safety and well-being to get help from a professional. Health and safety should come first. Kindness and understanding are good traits, but you should also make sure you have the strength and outside support you need to make a choice. This could mean asking someone for help. As narcissists deal with the fact that their carefully put-together mask is coming apart, they might lose control and become dangerous. Safety must always come first for everyone, even if they have good reasons to feel that way. To be honest, it may sound like they mean what they say. But there is a catch. Sincerity by itself doesn't always bring about lasting change. It shows how much they need you, how unwilling they are to make new friends, and how badly they want to be in charge of you. It doesn't mean that someone will change or become a better partner just because they say something that sounds honestly. It actually makes them less ready to be alone and more afraid of life without you. This is what it all comes down to, my friends. You should know that if you tell them you want to leave, they might lose it and have a mental storm. Yes, you read that right. The act of being calm could fall apart totally. Keep this in mind, though. If their instability gets too bad, you need to leave right away, even if that means calling the cops. The most important things are always your health and safety. If you have kids with this person, you should also be ready for the fact that they might use your kids to control how you feel. This sad truth is always something we need to remember. Please help us with our work before I end. Do you think this video was helpful? If so, please give it a thumbs up and let us know in the comments below. Also, if you haven't already, you could join our channel to see more helpful movies. You can share our movies with anyone who might find them useful. We can reach and help more people because of your help. Thank you for what you did, and always remember to put your safety first.